Welcome to Pillow Talk, where real and intimate conversations take place. I am your girl, K.Carter, and today we have
Saletha.
Saletha. What's your Instagram? Give us some handles.
Oh, Foxy Lee.
Foxy Lee.
Foxy Lee.
Make sure you follow her. Okay? So today, I have Saletha. I had to get her, y'all. She's came to Houston 2 different times, and I finally have been able to get her to actually come in so we can record today. So I'm really excited because she's going to leave to go back to Orlando. So thank you for coming. Thank you for being able to give us your nuggets. And today we will be talking a little bit about relationships, of course.
Yes.
All right? Because Pillow Talk is where real and intimate conversations take place. So we're going to talk about those red flags that we feel, that we see, that we witness when we're dating. So, Saletha.
Yes.
Foxy Lee.
Yes.
Honey.
Okay.
Tell me, when you're dating, what is a red flag? What is something that when you're dating, you're like, oh, no.
Probably
That's
one of
not for me.
my biggest red flags would probably have to be someone changing from who they pretended to be.
Yeah.
Who they at first they were, oh, I wined you and dined you, I got money, I got this, and then you find out they're nothing like they made themselves out to be.
Like they portray
Yes.
themselves to be.
Yes.
And I think that's like, when we're dating, and y'all please don't mind my dog, Coco. She's in the picture. Thanks for tuning in, Coco. But when you're dating, I think also men say that too. They feel like a woman can be attentive and that they don't, hey baby, how was your day? They're massaging, just like men do the same. They think they're changing up.
Yeah.
But with those, how long do you stay with someone before you're like, those red flags don't work out for me?
For me, I do a 90-day rule.
90 days.
Yes.
90
days.
3 months.
Like we're dating, we're going, this is me and you. I know I'm with you and I'm testing it all out. This is we're in a relationship. And if it's not working out how you think it's supposed to be going, or you get those red flags, you start seeing things, 90 days, you got to get out of it.
90 days.
You either know you want to be with that person or you don't.
Oh, it's the 90 days for me, okay?
90 days.
3 months, okay? I've kind of felt the same through dating. I think, just if you think about it, think of the concept of 90 days, right?
Yeah.
When you get a new job, how long is your probationary
90
period?
days.
90 days.
They get to see if you coming in to work or not.
Are you on time?
Do you go for long breaks?
Are you consistent?
Yeah, all of that.
Are you willing to put the extra time in the 90 days?
Yeah. Should I give you all these benefits? You know?
Right. Sign me up for the benefits.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
I
make
want
it
the
past.
benefits.
I want past the 90 days. But before we get past the 90 days, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about what really happens. What makes or break you to be able to make it, through that time? Or are you cutting your losses? It's deuces for me.
Yeah.
If there's too many red flags, like for one, I would say if I ask you to do something, if that's, I want to be able to count on you.
Yeah.
And it should be vice versa. One particular time, right? I get stranded.
Yeah.
It's raining.
Yeah.
And I have a new car. For some reason, my battery went out. The lights start flashing, and we're here in Houston, and rains pretty hard. If I call you, honey, I have AAA, because for you smart ones out there, like you don't have AAA, you don't have roadside assistance, got State Farm, Geico, okay?
It takes a long time for them to get there.
They get there, but I did not want to sit on the side of the road by myself in the rain
Yeah.
You know? So if I call you like
Hey.
I'm worried. Can you come here with me? I want you to be able to say, here I come. As a woman, we do want a man that will be able to provide a sense of like security and protection.
Exactly.
And not that he was going to move the world for me or so.
Just come up there and sit with me.
It's the small things, right?
Come get me, or
Yeah. So the red flag would be, oh, I can't make it. Granted, you might be at work or something like that, but you understand
I know as a woman, I'll make some moves.
Mm-hmm.
If you need me, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna make sure you straight, our baby's straight, the house is straight. So you want your man to do the same thing for you,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a red flag for me if I feel like I can't count on you, right?
Right.
So what is a red flag within those 90 days that you're like, that's not gonna work?
I have a cutoff period. Like it's like, okay, you get red flags. Yeah, no, I'm not saying red flags like, oh, he chews funny, or it's so.
Wait, she said, he chews funny. Like, ladies or fellas, if you're out there, you go on a date and you're like, she chews like a cow, like, and I just want to cut her off. That's kind of like remind me of side note Boomerang when Eddie Murphy is like pull it and you pull it and look at your toes and you cut you off of that. Something's just wrong.
Yeah,
okay?
that's
very petty, right?
Yeah, because there's bigger fish to fry. We're talking about longevity, long-lasting relationships, and feet is not going to be the end of that.
Right, end all be all.
Yeah.
So, what is something that you feel is like, that's not going to work for me?
Like if you catch somebody in a lie, that's a red flag. Not in
what kind of lie is this? It's like, because people be lying. Is this a small lie? Is this a big lie?
And it's sad for me to bring up financials, issues, but as an adult, I want my partner's finances to be in order. Now, if you come into a relationship with $2 and I know it, cool. But don't say that you got XYZ amount of dollars and you really got $2. That's deceiving.
Yes.
That's
the
deceiving
part of it, yes.
That's deceiving. It's not even about being money hungry. Let's also talk about your past. You talk about your past and stuff start coming out the closet. And you're like, you didn't tell me about that. What is this? What is that? Those are kind of like red flags. Like, okay. You see those signs. You see things that aren't completely right, but they're saying different stuff. Those are red flags. At 3, after the 3rd red flag, even if we didn't make it to the 3 months.
Okay, so
it's a special 3.
Listen, my fellow pillow talkers, okay? She's saying even before 3 months, if you get 3 strikes and you're out, you're out of here. You got to go.
You get 3 chances. Not even people give him like, oh no, she did this, she went. It all depends on the extreme, how bad it is. But if it's something you catch them in a lie, you're like, that's one.
Okay.
And then, or I need you to come, come help me with my car. I'm having car issues. I should be able to depend on you. Ooh, you can't do that? Strike 2.
Right.
And then the 3rd one come, you're like, that's when you got to get right with yourself and get prepared to let it go.
Right.
Don't just drag it on.
Don't drag it on.
And hope for the best. Hope it'll change.
I really believe in if someone shows you who they are, believe them, right?
Believe them.
So I think going more in depth about the red flags for me is things like I'm out having brunch with my girlfriends and the man is calling me, what you doing, where you at, who you with. That I don't mind sharing what I'm doing and who I'm doing it with, but allow me to do that. Do not interrogate me. There's a difference between asking the questions and feeling interrogated, like, like I'm in the hot seat. Don't do that.
That's that, what's the word? What are those people called?
Detective?
No.
What?
We're going to come back to it.
Okay, yeah. So that's one thing. Or hostile. I don't like people talking to me in a hostile way.
Yeah.
I'm, let's just put it out there, I'm sensitive.
Me too.
So if you raise your voice at a certain level or how it comes across, I'm most likely going to shut down.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
then maybe I don't want to communicate with you. I might need some time. And then if I do try to open up past that and you're still hostile,
We're gonna have to.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Because how my brain works, if you're hostile in your words, you might be hostile in your actions.
Yeah.
And
nobody
if
got time
those,
for that.
and those things happen, if you feel like, when he talks, he punching and
Yeah. That's that verbal abusive stuff. No,
I don't,
we don't got time for that.
can't do it. That's a red flag for me.
Yeah.
So
But a guy that constantly puts you down, or I'm not saying he has to compliment you all the time, but don't make you feel good.
Mhm.
That's a red flag for me.
yeah.
Yeah. That'll make me go, oh, or
Mhm.
he's always negative or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
You can be a beautiful girl,
mm-hmm.
and they'll still try to tear you down. Those, those.
Yes,
type.
the little things. Like, why you wear that?
Yeah.
Why you do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why you pick that color?
Yeah.
Certain things, for sure.
Yeah.
I think also being single and dating, do you find, because some people consider red flags different things. Like, our definition of a red flag can be different from the next individual, and I'm sure it's the same for you all out there. Do you feel like a red flag, you have two different men, right?
Mm-hmm.
One is very calm, like more, I would say, in stoic, maybe not as expressive in his emotions and his feelings, maybe not as affectionate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's chill. He allows you to be who you are, right?
Right.
But he likes still being around you, right?
Right.
But then you have someone that's like, hey, baby, I want to give you the sun, the moon, the stars.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you do? Because I've seen from other people and for myself
Yeah.
that why is it
The
that
sun,
we
moon,
can...
the sun, moon, stars guy is
We-
scary.
That's scary for a lot of people. If you really break it down,
That's
like,
scary.
why would the one that's trying to give you the sun, the moon, the stars,
Scary
that's a
most.
red flag for some people. It's like, oh,
It's
my
like,
gosh.
what are you gonna get? Are you gonna change? Like, once they rip that away, you're not gonna know how to. I don't want to continue to chase a high. That's
Right.
another thing.
Mm-hmm. So do
Relationships could be like that to me. I feel like love is like a high,
mm-hmm.
and then just like when it falls apart, you're constantly trying. People are trying. That's why you get your
To-
windows bust and everything.
trying to get back to when we first met. You did all of this.
Yes.
This is how I felt when we first met.
This
but
is
we
what
don't-
I thought I was gonna get. This is who I fell in love with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So do you honestly feel within those 90 days? This is 90 days reloaded, revamped. Not that we ain't talking about giving the nookie and the cookie.
No.
Okay? We're talking about really opening your eyes to see signs of if someone is compatible with you. Are they what you want? And are you who you want to be with that person? Right? Because sometimes...
It's all about comfort. That comfort zone.
Right.
Can I be myself? Can I be who I am? Can you see me flaws and all and still accept me as me?
Yeah. Because sometimes when you're... so, even personally for myself, I'm saying the hostile person, right?
Mm-hmm.
My sign is a Cancer, y'all.
Yeah, me too.
She's a
We're
Cancer.
a day apart.
Her birthday's the day before mine, so we kind of think similar at times, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I notice for me, if I'm with, for example, around a Leo or an Aries, even a Capricorn, my dad's a Capricorn, they're like kind of
My dad's
out
an
there.
Aries.
Yeah, they can be a little more aggressive, and it makes us be
Aggressive.
more aggressive back. But that's not
But
my
it's draining.
natural. That's not my
draining.
natural,
Yeah.
way. But sometimes we do find ourselves in relationships with people that are actually different than us, and it brings a different part out of us. So definitely, I'm going to continue with my 90-day rule. If I'm getting red flags, I see ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
At all.
And
Peace is more important.
yes, you want to be with someone that's going to be a comfort, not extreme. It should not be like an emotional roller coaster. In the beginning of a relationship or dating someone, not even if it's a relationship, because we date to get to know someone, to figure out if we want to take that next step.
That's true.
And with what we're saying within those 90 days is that's what you're determining. So if it's the first month and you're going through all types of different,
that's not for you.
just
Cut your losses.
yeah. Some people probably might not make it with the 3 strikes. You're out, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, or sister for
Yeah.
the fellas.
Yes.
So
It
this
goes both ways.
Yeah, this is a great topic. I would love to continue this. Maybe we will have to get some guys coming in and we got to discuss this. The 90-day rule,
Yeah.
reloaded.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm glad you came on. I know you have to get out of here, make it to one of these Bush Hobby Airport in the rain, honey.
Yes.
Houston, summertime, and it's still raining. I don't understand it. But thank you for tuning in to the topic of our 90-day rule reloaded here on Pillow Talk, where real and intimate conversations take place.